everyone. I'm Vicky.
Good morning, I'm Chris. And this is Mia, the horse, otherwise known as the horse by Rebecca.
The 150-pound dog that he had to have.
She wants to be on TV.
He had to have that dog.
He was born on Junie's birthday. That's the only reason he
had to have that dog. 150 pounds. Did I tell you she has seizures? She takes medication twice a day. Expensive medication twice a day.
Yeah. It's more than my medicine.
More than his medicine. Anyway, so I feel like we should probably introduce ourselves again because, you know, we've been slacking on the videos, but he's been leaving.
Air conditioning.
He's been leaving early, and I'm going to tell you, last week, you know, around here, and I don't know if it's everywhere, but around here, you know, the schools are shut down, but the daycares will go. And then right before the school starts, the daycares shut down. So they're down for like a week and a half.
Probably trying to recover. How would you imagine having to work in one of them all year long?
So anyway, this past week was the week that the daycares were down. And Junie's school doesn't start until Monday. Oh my gosh, Chris.
She liked to tore
the
that
horse
thing
like tore the door down. Is the door to the kitchen shut?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway,
that ain't the door.
No, but you know, I don't like Mia to be in the kitchen because her head comes to the counters.
She likes to smell things and leave.
And I don't want that in my kitchen. Dog can go anywhere in the house but the kitchen. So if I cook something, know that it's dog free. I don't like her in my kitchen. But anyway, so this past week was the week that both the kids were without a babysitter. And Becca, of course, had gone on to work. So I told Rebecca, I said, look, I am your last resort. So you'll never have to stress about not having a babysitter because I will be your last resort. But I don't want to be the first pick. Well, somehow, I guess, you know, she couldn't find anybody. And so I had those hooligans all week long.
Hooligans, huh?
Hooligans. Now, let me tell you, they are in a stage where Junie is about to turn 13.
Actually, 5, but
she's about to turn 5.
Feels like she's 13.
She'll turn 5 in November, the very last week of November. But so now they are in this stage where they argue. It's something new. We don't like it. I don't like it. They argue.
You touching me.
You touching me. He's looking at me. Well, this past week, now we did a lot of pool time. Now Monday we did pool time for about, I don't know, 15 minutes because Cliff had a little stomach virus and yeah, in the pool. So I had to do the chemicals for the pool and we couldn't go in the pool for 2 days. So Wednesday we get back in the pool. And all I heard was, and I'm still trying to clean it out because let me tell you, Juniper went to the zoo. They go to the zoo. They go to the park, the zoo, the water slide. They're outdoor people. A bee flew into Junie's ear.
Only then.
At the zoo. And Junie's like, what's that noise? What's that noise? What's that noise? And then, of course, the meltdown. And Rebecca looked and she saw the little bee in her ear canal. So the bee was backing out and Rebecca just grabbed it with her fingernail and threw it out. Well, not to freak Juniper out, Rebecca gave her a hug and said, it's okay, it's okay. And then, of course, the daddy comes up and says, I can't believe you got that bee out of her ear. Well, then meltdown. So now...
Oh, she didn't even know it was a bee, he said.
So now, every leaf in the pool has to be picked up because...
It could be a bee.
It could be a bee, it could be a bug, it could get on her. And we have constant meltdown. So I'm in there trying to get all the little leaves, bugs, pine straw, all that as they're getting in the pool because they won't let me get in the pool without them. And I can't let them get into the pool until I get all the little bugs up because all the neighbors will be tired of us. Honey, there's a bug. Get it. And so needless to say, they fought. They had meltdowns. They fought. One of the fightings was Juniper was scripting how the playtime was going to go because she is a teacher by heart. And she said, Cliff, I am the policeman. You are the criminal. You are the bad guy. And their imagination is astronomical. I mean, I heard the stories. It was something like you would see on CSI or what is that show, Rebecca? Law and Order. Law and Order. So Clifford had had enough of being the bad guy, and he wanted to be the policeman. And so they had a fight over that.
Who's the policeman?
Yeah, who was going to be? I said, you are both going to be the policeman, and you're going to pretend that there's a bad guy. Because I was just about ready to show them what a bad guy can really do. So one day they were fighting so much that I told them, I said, okay, if you don't stop fighting, we're not going to have any candy, any snacks, any TV time, any laptop, any iPhones, nothing. Well, they kept on fighting. So out of the pool, everybody. It's nap time. Well, they were just horrified.
That honey could be tough.
That honey, I don't like you like this, honey. You
tough, mean honey.
Mean honey you're a monster. So
they never got on to by either one of us much. You know?
Not like that.
The only time I get on to them when they fixing to run out in the road or something, dangerous, this kind of thing.
Juniper said, I'm never coming back here.
She got that from her mama and her honey.
I said, well, good. And Clifford goes, I want my mommy. And Juniper says, I want my daddy. All because I wouldn't turn the TV on. Because I had told them, if you fight anymore, I'm not going to turn the TV on. So our routine is right before their nap is we crawl in Honey and Pop's bed. And they have their own spots. Juniper stays on Pop's side, and Cliff stays right there in the middle. And turn the TV on, honey. Nope, sorry. Y'all was fighting. What? Oh, I mean, I want my mommy. I'm never coming back here ever again.
It don't take much to discipline. Just be consistent. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. So
well,
anyway.
I know you know.
Anyway, so I'm trying to think what else. I can't even remember. It's been a week. It was 40 days long.
Yeah. All I know is it's hot. It's hot, and all you can try to do is just keep up with what we call it. Keep the fires out. What blow up, something on fire, something blew up.
I think it was.
The only job you can plan this time of year in the air conditioning business is the first one.
It was the first one.
I can be there at 7:00. Well, at 7:05 that can change, and it usually does, and it's all day sometimes. So if I miss somebody and they watching this, call me back. I'm sorry, I may have forgot you.
Yep. Yeah, I think Thursday when he came home for lunch, because he'll come home for lunch, and he come home and he was laying down on the couch for a second, and Juniper and Cliff were down there on the ground arguing. But I just walked up. I said, I need a hug. I haven't gotten that bad. I need alcohol or a hug.
But you don't do alcohol.
No, it's like I wanted to start because it was
maybe
so
3
bad.
drinks in her life that I've seen, and that's like a half of 4 swallows of daiquiris.
Yeah.
And that's what she considers a drink.
But anyway, so I think on Thursday, the reason I needed a hug was because they have swimmies. Clifford has swimmies. Now Juniper won't. She's potty trained, but Clifford is still learning. And of course, he had the little stomach virus, and that.
That's true.
So I put the little swimmies on him in the pool. Well, let me tell you about swimmies.
You're talking about diapers, right?
The diaper.
First, I thought you were talking about the floaties.
Oh no, this is the little diaper things that they put in the pool. Because if you put them in a regular diaper in the pool, Cliff can't keep his head above water. Our bad. We learned that by mistake.
The diaper fills up with water.
The diaper fills up with water, and he's like blah blah blah. He can't keep his head above water. So anyway, we got the little swimmies, and if you have a stomach virus inside those little swimmies,
Well, they're the opposite from diapers.
yeah, they will
Diapers
not
absorb.
they will
These
not
don't.
absorb. So luckily this time he was out of the pool and he was blowing bubbles with the little bubble guns. And I said, okay, Jumper out of the pool, we gotta go. Clifford's got a diaper on. He's changing. And we get in here to under the screen porch, and I have a rug on the screen porch. It looks like it's
Speaking
been,
of, it's back. I put it up yesterday.
yeah.
She got it back out.
Mia pulled the dirty diaper out of the garbage can. So anyway, I released the diaper off the side, the pull, swimming off the side, and let me tell you, was I surprised? I had to get the carpet shampooer and come out here and shampoo my carpet
From the outside rug.
on the outside rug. So that's all I'm gonna tell you about that.
Okay, let's go to
Something else. So anyway, yesterday was it was so bad when Rebecca came in on that Thursday, and he's on the couch and I'm on the couch and we're just laying there and the kids are fighting in the floor, and Rebecca said, "Boy, y'all look
ragged."
I said, because we've been fighting with your teenagers.
Preteens.
Preteens, yeah, your preteens for 4 days now. She sent me a DoorDash gift card, so we had supper on her. That was a little bribe.
I think I can think of about 90 days in a row worth of suppers is about what that was worth.
Yeah. I should still get about 3 months worth of suppers on her after this week.
This is rough.
It was a rough
I
week.
come home early just to help her.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm wore out from being on the roof or wherever, and
First you have to
wearing
change
me
your
out.
First you have to change your clothes because he's soaking wet.
Yeah.
But anyway, so she got them. Thursday was Clifford's turn to meet his new teacher. And so Rebecca came home, I guess it would be her lunch hour. She'd come home and she'd get him, and she took him to meet his new teacher at his daycare. Cliff is going back to the same daycare. And Juniper will be going to the private school, the 4-year-old program. So anyway, Friday was Juniper's turn. Oh, she was so excited. Juniper is and Cliff too, but Juniper is a
social butterfly.
A social butterfly, but she loves a schedule.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
a schedule.
Definitely a
She is a
person.
schedule person, like her mama. Yep.
Not like her pop.
Not like her
I don't
pop.
want to be scheduled.
So she jumped around. We put that bow in her hair, and she jumped around till that bow fell out. And I had to put it back in her hair. And she has natural curly curls, and they down to her past. If she was to wear a bra, they down past that. So anyway, she has this little spray stuff that I'm supposed to wet her hair and then spray this in there, and it just keeps the fuzz out, I guess. And you know, makes her hair not
The dry, what do you call it?
not explode. Like, remember that time I went to Florida and we were in that Busch Gardens and my hair was like this when
What do you call that one?
misting like that, but I don't know.
But anyway, I know.
But anyway, so she was so excited. She literally bebopped into that school and she looked at her teacher and she said, "My favorite drink is Coke."
And she never had one.
She has never had a Coke. And the teacher looked at Rebecca, and Rebecca looked at the teacher and says, "She's never had a Coke." I don't know where that came from. So I am just,
She's a rebel.
I guess she thought she could get one if she went in and told the new school that her favorite drink was Coke. But anyway, so she loved meeting the teacher. She loved her new classroom. She loved her shirt, just like Mommy's, because Mommy teaches. Well, Mommy don't teach, but Mommy's a administrator at a private school. And so I guess after that horrifying embarrassment, Rebecca, was walking down the hall and saw the assistant director of the 4-year-old program, and she said her and Juniper and the assistant director was sitting there, and all of a sudden Juniper just licked Rebecca's arm.
What?
Rebecca said, I don't know this child. It's like she is super, super smart.
Pane liquor, a window liquor.
Window liquor, doorknob liquor. But she is super, super smart. And we know it. Everyone knows it. But
She didn't show it then.
she didn't show it then. Day one, meeting the teacher.
licking the mama.
She licked her mama's arm right there in front of the assistant director.
I
I was
bet
like,
Rebecca
like to die. Rebecca, she don't like to draw attention to herself. She don't like to be embarrassed. But her kids will embarrass her in a New York minute.
Well, every mom and dad been embarrassed by their kids.
And Juniper has one of these memories where she can remember everywhere she's ever been. She can tell you about it, and she remembers conversations. So in one of their playing, I don't remember if they were playing Mommy and Daddy or they were playing House or whatever they were playing in the pool. I heard her go, I just can't do it. I'm headed to work. Get your daddy to do it. I was like,
She's heard that before.
I know she's heard that conversation before. So it is no telling what is going to come out of that child's mouth. Because she remembers everything. Absolutely everything. All right, get the horse out of the...
I'm trying to.
Get out. Okay.
Oh.
This is the same dog that ate my steak off my plate. Fresh off the grill. But anyway...
That was your fault, honey.
I know y'all saw our video where we went camping. And this coming weekend, next weekend, we're going camping again. And I think this time it's going to be like $40 a night. Cindy, so we'll pay $40 and then they'll pay $40. You're grilling chicken and I'm doing a hash brown casserole.
You talking about the little smoked wings?
Yeah, no, not the wings, the thighs. Boneless, skinless thighs. And you'll do some breasts for Cindy because I don't think she likes thighs. Mia, put it down. No.
Plus, maybe do some brats for me and Don.
Yeah, so Chris is going to do the chicken. I'm going to do the hash brown casserole. Cindy's going to do the dessert and the baked beans. And we're going to have that meal for 2 days because we had entirely too much food.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to have that meal for 2 days, and then we'll go out to eat because right across the campground is a little hole-in-the-wall burger joint.
It's not far from town, though. I think it's Hazelhurst.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
That may not be.
But there's a little like Uncle Ray's or something like that. I don't know.
Anything with an uncle or grandpa or pop, usually a pretty good restaurant.
Yeah. So anyway, I can't wait. They will when they get off of work because Bonnie and they still work. They get off work.
And so does Chris.
Oh, and Chris does. Well, they know you.
You don't want it don't work.
If you would have seen
employed. I'm talking about employed and getting a check.
And that's when the fight started. Right there. So anyway. Bring it on. I can't wait. I literally can't wait. I have Cliff on Monday and Tuesday. Just him because Jennifer starts school. And Wednesday, Cliff starts school. But what made it so bad this past week, on the way to go out of town for our camping trip, my tire, the car was wobbling. It started wobbling. So we got back home.
We turned around.
But on Monday, Chris went in and immediately ordered our tires and made sure they were there. And they come in on Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, Tuesday morning.
But I couldn't.
We don't have two car seats.
We don't have two car seats in his car.
I don't have any.
Yeah.
Any
so
car seats.
It was like, okay, I can get them there, but then we'd have to take both car seats out of my car and put in his work truck and come back. And that was not worth it. So I couldn't go anywhere with them. But then on, I guess, Thursday night, we realized we can take them in the golf cart.
Yeah, you can meet me there.
Yeah, because it's right down the road. And normally we get our tires at Oak Grove.
Or pedal.
And the last ones come from Oak Grove, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. we sent Eli with our debit card one time to get tires, and he come back with
Gold-plated,
gold-plated. What would you call them?
all-terrain.
All-terrain. Oh my!
They good tires though. They lasted.
They have
several years.
lasted years and years and years. But let's just say our debit card took a swiping that day. We should have been more.
You have to be
What's the word?
precise with Eli.
Yeah, we said
I
go
want
go
two
get.
tires, this brand.
Yeah.
Don't go for the top of the line.
No, he come back with 4 new tires,
Oh, I know.
4 new all-terrain tires.
I know what he did. I'm just saying
They
you
were
have
fine
to be specific. with it.
Everywhere I went, boy, those are nice tires, ma'am. You know, and everywhere I go is church and the grocery store and Rebecca's and, you know, maybe out to eat. Ma'am, those are some fine tires. Thank you.
Costs more than the car.
Cost more than the car.
Not really. No.
So anyway, we on Friday morning when Rebecca picked Junie up to go meet her teacher, me and Cliff got in the golf cart and we followed him to the tire place. And they weren't busy at that particular moment. They were not busy, so we went around and tried to get a snowball in the golf cart, and the snowball stand was closed. And then we went to the little Grian coffee shop, and he went in to get a cookie. He come out with one of those adult Lunchables.
Healthy meal.
A healthy meal. It had
cheese, nuts, grapes,
and was that salami or ham
pastrami,
or something?
pastrami,
I don't know.
I think.
But yeah,
And he ate it too. He liked it.
yeah, he liked it. Cliff is an eater. He's an eater. But let's see. While I was now getting back, now I couldn't even go see Mother this week because I feared putting my kids in that car and us having a blowout and, you know, maybe having an accident.
Or you in there too.
Or me in there. Oh, you do care.
Well, we ain't been married for 37 years. You think you just finding that out?
So anyway, we were stuck here at this house, and I don't forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, anyway, so I couldn't go see Mother. Now I got this on here. I went and pulled this out. This is the blue house coat that I had when I was raising my kids. Remember? It is. It's got bleach stains and holes in it. And I retired it years ago, but I kept it because it has so many memories to me of my kids. Not one of their friends was spared seeing me in the blue house coat.
Sneak in the morning.
I can't tell you how many times I was caught outside in this blue house coat with grown-ups stopping by, you know, the mailman, sheriff, you know, just anybody stopping by my house, people from the church. I've been caught in this blue house coat. So then it become, you know, just a running joke. Everyone has seen me in my blue house coat. But this past time, while we were out of town with camping, I called my mother because I call her 3 times a day, sometimes 4. I don't get to talk to her that many times because of, you know, Mother's lost her phone, or it's turned off, or it didn't charge it. But anyway, so I was sitting in the kitchen in the camper, and I had my mother on speakerphone, and Mother answered, and she said, this is the first thing she said, "Good morning." And I said, "Well, good morning." And we talked and everything, and when I got off the phone, my cousin says, "Oh, what I wouldn't do to hear my mama say good morning one more time." Woo! Woo! So tell your mamas, call your mamas. My kids, now Becca, you can stop calling for a couple of days. Eli, call your mama. Becca, I'm good.
I didn't see that one coming.
I'm good till Monday morning, Becca. I'm good till Monday morning.
Eli, you can call. Yeah.
Eli, call your mama.
All right, folks, I got to move around.
Hey, I got one more story to tell.
Oh, I don't sit still well.
Yeah, I forgot what it was. Hold on. Give me just a
You
minute.
can tell it without me.
No, I cannot.
Okay.
Have you met my memory here lately?
Well, you ain't remembered it yet.
Huh.
Somebody said something
okay.
to me the other day. Said, "You got an accent." I don't think I got an accent. I think everybody else does.
No, we ain't got no accent.
I don't think I do.
Now, we are going to Alaska. Now, next year,
like 10 months from now.
the our old church, our old church when we lived in Sunrise, we went to Macedonia, and that's where his parents went. And there was a lady there, Becky and her husband. I think, were they our Sunday school teachers? No, Mr. Davis was our Sunday school teacher at that church.
No, me and her husband taught boys one time.
Oh, okay. But anyway, there's a lady and a husband there, and they did this senior adults. And actually, my mother-in-law and father-in-law have been on these every other year trips to Alaska that they organize. And so last 2 years ago, we had signed up to do it, and we were just like now. You sign up now, and then you pay for it, and you have it all paid for before you go. And Cindy's dad got sick with kidney failure. So her dad got sick and her brother got sick. So we had to cancel. So now we have signed back up because it's every 2 years, and we are going if the Lord willing, and I sell books and he sells some air conditioners, we will go to Alaska. I've never been on a cruise before. I've never been out of the country. We have to get a passport because part of it, you fly into Canada. And I really want to go to Alaska because I've been watching all of these homesteading things from Alaska, and I really want to go to Alaska. I don't know why. Now, Cindy wants to go, Bonnie wants to go to Alaska, and Cindy wants to go to Alaska. But Cindy really wants to go to Hawaii, and we would have to just grow something illegal for us to be able to go to Hawaii.
I can do that too.
We're not going to do that, although he does know how. We're not going to do that. Let me just say, his daddy said, when I married him, his daddy said, "Thank you."
Are you saying I was wild?
Yes. But anyway, so we're going to go to Alaska, the Lord willing, and we get all our little payments made. So now we got to get our passports. I got the paperwork filled out, and Cindy's already got hers in the process. She got hers in the process on Friday, but we couldn't because I had the hooligans. Heathens. Is hooligan a bad word? What is a hooligan?
Oh, basically, neither one of them's right. That's just a nickname.
Oh, okay. You never know. I mean, one day balloons is a good name and good word, and the next day it may be a bad word. So you never know. I don't ever know. I just don't try not to speak too much in public because you don't ever know. Something may offend people.
Okay, I gotta walk around. She can keep on talking. We'll see y'all. Oh,
I guess it's over with.
you can talk all you want. I can't sit still. My back hurts.
All right, so now today is Saturday, and I have got a ton of stuff to do. I had to do some stuff this week for the publisher because I have a new book in the at the publishing company, and it was the story for the back cover, and I got it finished, and I copied and pasted it, and I put it in the portal for the publishing company, and then right before I hit send or okay or whatever it was, something said that's the wrong book, and I realized, oh yeah, it is. I was writing the back cover for another book that I've completed, and it's not been sent in to the publisher. I still got to edit it. So then I had to stop, clear that out, and write the back cover for the correct book that's at the publisher now. I'm just so far behind. I'm so far behind. My embroidering, I still hadn't been able to get back there and go full-fledged on that. And I got my little recipe book from True Grit Appalachian. I can't. Her name is Andy, and what is the Megan? Andy and Megan. They have a farm in, I think it's North Carolina. I don't know, but I follow them. I think it's got True Grit Appalachian Way or something. But I've been watching her cooking, and I said I'm going to order her cookbook, and I did. So after I get Cliff in school on Wednesday, I'm going to start cooking some of her recipes. I can't wait. I can't wait. Let's see, what else is going on here? Office. He had a ton of invoices and stuff I have to do for his company. I mean, I'll be busy. I'll be busy all next week, starting Wednesday. But I guess that's the good thing. All right. Guess I get off. See ya. He's fixing to start up the drill. All right. Bye.